There is a strong link between the Alentejo and wine, which can be seen in the presence of vineyards in the region which date back over 1,000 years, giving it a history which is as rich as it is diverse. Tartessians and Phoenicians, Greeks and Romans, Christians and Muslims all passed through here. The Portuguese received a historic, technological and cultural legacy from all these civilizations, which continues to this day. The Alentejo is in the southern part of Portugal and makes up more than a third of its land area, with a very traditional, unchanged landscape. The great majority of the region is inland and has a very marked continental climate, with very hot summers and cold winters. There is, however, an Atlantic coastal strip, the Costa Vicentina, which is milder and wetter at all seasons of the year. The absence of any mountain ranges which would form a condensation barrier means that the influence of the sea is quickly dissipated at a short distance from the coast. The gently undulating plains extend across the whole of the Alentejo, although there are a few important orographic accidents. The Serra de São Mamede at 1,025 meters and the Serra d'Ossa at 600 meters are the most significant and have lower temperatures and more humidity than the surrounding plains. The soils of the Alentejo are very heterogeneous. There is schist, argil, different types of clay, marble, limestone and granite in countless combinations. The Alentejo has been a denominación de origen, a designation of origin, since 1988, divided into 8 subregions. The north, Porto Alegre; the central zone, Borba, Redondo, Reguengos and Évora; further south, Vidigueira, Granja Amareleja and Moura. The Porto Alegre is the most original, with the different geographical topography of the Serra de São Mamede and old vines from mixed species of grapes, which are grown at elevations of more than 600 meters. This wine has elegance and minerality. Then there is the classicism of the wines from Évora, dating back to the 15th century, and the perfect equilibrium of the ones from Borba as a result of its special microclimate. In Redondo, the vineyards are sheltered by the Serra d'Ossa, while the poor soils and rocky outcrops which dramatize the landscapes of Reguengos produce full-bodied, powerful wines. Vidigueira has original, fresh wines and a great tradition of white wines, with the Falha da Vidigueira affecting the climate, funneling the influence of the sea to this inland area. It is here too that we find the largest number of producers of Vinho de Talha, a Roman wine-making technique involving the storage of wine in clay jugs, which has been practiced in the Alentejo for 2,000 years without a break and is closely associated with this area of Portugal. Finally, the hottest and most arid regions, Granja Amareleja and Moura, produce wines correspondingly full-bodied, smooth and of high alcoholic content. There are many indigenous, high-quality species of grapes from traditional plots. The best-known whites are Antalvage, Roupeiro and Arinto, while the classic reds include Aragonês, Trincadeira and Alicante Bouschet. All the Alentejo wines have abundant and seductive fruitiness, are full-bodied and incredibly consistent, harvest after harvest. When analyzing the diversity of styles, we should take into account not only the terroir, but also the dynamism and creativity of the wine producers. The Alentejo is synonymous with purity, with unique products, with unrivaled cuisine, with biodiversity, with a spirit that lives and breathes in a liberating landscape. This is our vast, immense Alentejo.